Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we got a bit of fun for you today. We got these buttons down here, and as you can see they've got an automated sort of glowing background, and when we hover over them the whole thing's going to glow like that. Really easy to do. We've got to do a bit of coding for this today, but don't let that put you off. Any code I use I'll put below the video today, and you're welcome to use it. The actual code we're using today has been supplied by somebody else, Leandro Simoes. I apologize if I said your name wrong. I'll put this link below the video and make it easier for you to follow along. This is the code that we're going to be using today. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's enable the Visual Builder. And what I'll do while that's loading, I'm going to go to my customizer. For anybody who doesn't know where the customizer is, go to your dashboard, down to Appearance, and Customize. Once you're in the Customize, go down to Additional CSS. This is where I've written my code today, so I'm simply going to delete this. If I roll down a bit, once I delete this and publish, this is where we're going to write our actual code today. When I refresh this page, those buttons aren't going to work anymore. So let's go back to our page here, and we'll go down, and let's delete the little button I got here. May as well delete the other one because it's not going to work either. And let's add a new module. Now this will work for any website today. It doesn't have to be the Divi theme, as we're using a bit of CSS and HTML. It'll work for any site that you can put code on. So let's add a new module. Divi comes as standard with these grey modules here, plenty enough to build just about any site. I'm going to use a little code module, and inside my code module I'm going to steal my first bit of code, which is the HTML here. Just simply select it, copy it, let's go back to our site, and we'll paste our code in our little code module here. And there it is. Doesn't look very exciting. We've just got a plain button. Hover me, then click me is what it says. To change the writing for the button, just overwrite the white stuff right here. I'm going to make a little anchor tag on the top that says top, and so we can go up to there. Make it a bit bigger. Okay, and to actually add a link to this, what I'll do is I'll show you what I've done here. I'm going to use an anchor tag for this, and I'll show you how to do a page link if we copy it over in a minute once we've got done. This top section right here, the blue section, blue tab for a section, if I go in there, I've given this a CSS ID over in Advanced, CSS ID in Classes. I've given it the CSS ID of top. So I'm going to link this button to it so it just scrolls back up to the top here when anybody clicks on it. And like I say, I'll show you how to do page links in a moment when we completed this. So to add a link to it, and this is a bit of code I can't put below purely because of the pointy brackets, but I'll zoom in on it and let you see it. So we're going to first create an anchor tag, an A, which is href, equals where you want it to go. Open and close some inverted commas, and inside you put your link. Because it's a CSS ID, it's a hashtag, and then CSS ID name, which is just top. Then we want to close out the anchor tag. When we close it out, you'll see it's created a closing tag right here, the /A. You need to cut that, Control X, and just put it on just after the button closing tag. Anything with a / is a closing tag right there. So we've basically wrapped our button here in an anchor tag or a link, so when they click on it, it's going to go to this place. Okay, great. Well, we've got our button taken care of where it's actually going to go for that. While we're in here, let's go to my design. I'm going to pop this button in the middle by just going to the text, and I've just hit the align middle there. What I've got going on here, I've got a row, which is the dark background here, because I think these buttons look better on the dark background. They work fine on light, but you can see more on the dark background. And I've got two columns in the row with an image and one of our buttons right here. Okay, if we look back at this, it's already got a class. It's got a class of glow on hover. If we look back at our code, we've got all kind of CSS for glow on hover, starting right here. We've got before, we've got active, active after, hover before, hover after, and here's the keyframes for the actual glowing effect. There's no JavaScript, so I'm going to copy everything I need here, and we don't need all of this, don't need anything from the body bit because we've already got our body, so I just need from that first glow on hover. So I'm going to select this, go all the way down, Control C to copy. I'm going to go to my customizer now, additional CSS, and I'm going to paste it in right here. At the moment we're looking at our old buttons. Before I paste it in, I'm just going to refresh the page. And if we go down, we've got no button there at all yet because we haven't saved our new changes. So I'm going to put my additional CSS in here. Just paste what we just copied there. Now it's a good idea to give these things a title. Do a title. Let's just drop this down one by hitting the Enter key. // inside you can write what you like because it won't be read as code, so it's a great place for notes and titles. So I'm just say glowing buttons. Now it's a great idea to give things titles purely because if you write a lot of CSS it makes it easier to find, or if somebody else is actually editing your site then it is a bit of a courtesy. So let's save this. And the rest of the work we can probably do on our page right here. So let's just refresh this page again and we should have the button plus this bit of CSS there now. There we go, we've got our button, and as you can see it's got that glow effect on hover, but I want that glow effect to be there all the time. And then when we hover on it, I actually want the button to glow, the whole thing to glow. So let's open our CSS up here, and if we just look at this code, here's our button, here's the width 220, here's the height. So if you want to change the width of it, edit that. If you want to change the height, do that. We've got no border or outline. Here's the actual color of the button. It's got it as white at the moment, but because of that glow it's overwriting the white there, but we saw the white when we put the button there without the code. The background itself is this dark color, which is 111. Cursor changes to a pointer when you go on it. That's what they've asked for here. Positions relative, z-index is 0, and border radius is 10, which gives it those rounded corners there. So adjust the borders to square it off by giving it 0 or taking that away completely. Or if you want to make it pill shaped, give it something like 50 and that'll round off the corners completely. Now here's our glow on hover effect, which is when we hover on it we've got that outline. And if we look down here, it's got opacity 0, so it's actually still there but we can't see it. And like I say, I want mine to be there all the time, so I'm going to change that opacity to 1. Let's publish that. If I refresh now, we've got our glow effect on there all the time, which I quite like. Let's go back into our additional CSS. And all I did was change the opacity after infinite on the glow on hover before from 0 to 1. 0 is invisible, 1 is visible. So we got that all the time. Now when we actually roll over it, I want that to disappear so we can just see the glowing button. And I've actually got to write a bit of code for this because they haven't included it here, but that's fine. It's really easy. So I'm looking for glow on hover after. There we go, glow on hover after. I'm going to copy that, drop down one. I'm going to paste that class in there. Now after that first colon, I'm going to put the word hover, no space, colon hover, and then another colon with no space and the word after. Now I can target when we're hovering on it and remove this dark background here to reveal a glowing button. So let's open and close some curly brackets. And all I'm going to say is background :transparent. Now when we roll over it, let's put a semicolon on the end of there. See, we're left with the actual glow that's going on behind there, which I think that's a pretty cool little effect right there. And you can read everything fine. So that's it. That's a nice little button right there. That's all I'm going to change for this code here. And again, I'll put all this code down below the video, and you've got the URL to the original code there. Great, so we've got our button there. Let's just publish this. Let's go to our page here. And when I refresh the page, go on down. There's our little button right there. When we hover on it, it's going to go. So let's just duplicate this. I'm going to pull this next button over here. And I'll show you how to link it to another page. This one's linking to the section, and we'll save it, and I'll show you how that works in a minute after we've saved. Let's link this one. Let's link it to perhaps this web page right here. So I'm going to just copy the URL, Control C. Go back to the page. Let's go in there. Okay, so we copied it, so it's going to take us to that top element. So I want to change that where the hashtag is, and in between the two inverted commas there, we need to put that URL. But as we're actually linking off-site, somebody else's site, we really want it to open in a new tab. So just after the inverted commas there, let's put a gap in. I'm going to write the word target, T-A-R-G-E-T, equals, and then open and close some more inverted commas. And I'm going to say underscore blank. And that will open this in a new window. And we want to change what it says. So get button code. As you can see, that's changed what it says on the button there. Okay, let's save this and make sure these are all going to work for us. Save the page changes. Exit the Visual Builder. Roll on down. There's our little glowing buttons right there. When we hover over, we've got the fully glowing button. And that's going to get people's attention pretty quick if they have the mouse over that and that happens. When I click on this one, it's going to scroll to the top because we did this top section right there. And get button code. If I click on this one now, it'll open a new tab and go to that page for the CSS. There it is right there. Really easy, and that's a great little effect. Like I say, this is a Divi video, but this will work on any website that you can add HTML and CSS to. So that's a nice little feature there. My thanks go to Leandro Simoes. And again, apologies if I said your name wrong. So there you go, guys. That's how to create some glowing animated buttons using a bit of simple CSS and HTML. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.